Hello, sir. Could you give me your name, please?
Yeah, my name is John Prusinski. I'm a former co-chair of the Berkshires chapter of the Democratic Socialists of America.
Okay, I've seen your name on Facebook. You're active.
Pretty active.
Yeah. Okay. Tell me a little bit about why you got involved with this and why you're here today. Obviously, you object to the Israeli actions in the Gaza Strip. And what do you hope to accomplish here today?
Well, I guess I could start with my history, which is that I was born in Lebanon, and as a little kid, we would be driving to the beach and we would pass Palestinian refugee camps. I didn't know much about it at the time, obviously. I'm a little kid, but it stuck with me, that image of people having been thrown out of what had been their homeland and forced to live in little tin shacks in the heat without services. And so that part has always worried me. But currently, the apartheid state of Israel is making it impossible to be a Palestinian on their own land. People who were being thrown out in Sheikh Jarrah recently were mostly people who had already been thrown out of their homes. They were refugees once, and they're about to be refugees again.
Right.
The Jewish religion is being abrogated by the Israeli government. It's a religion of peace, and the people who are oppressing Palestinians are ignoring the parts of the Bible that disagree with their perspective. Right now, the people in Gaza are basically in an outdoor concentration camp. They complain about, how terrible Hamas is, but Hamas is basically powerless. They serve as a foil for Israel to have an excuse to bomb them. But they're throwing tiny rockets toward the Iron Dome. Almost none of them hit anything. It's a symbolic gesture. But the Israeli Air Force coming in and bombing, that's not a symbolic gesture. That's children dying. That's journalists being threatened.
Or in
it's
some
a bad
cases having their
situation.
buildings knocked down today.
Yeah.
That's it. As happened to the Associated Press and Al Jazeera's building.
Exactly. So, it's a bad situation, and I feel like as a country that supplies the military might and the money for Israel to be able to carry these things out, we as citizens have a duty to speak out about it.
All right, good. Well, I'm glad you're here and that you're very passionate about that. And how do I spell your last name?
It's Prusinski.
Okay.
That's undoubtedly not the original spelling.
Okay. Welcome to the rest of the world. Everybody's name, once they move here, seems to get bastardized in some way.
Right, exactly. But at least it's easier to spell than a lot of Polish names.
Yeah, that's certainly true. Okay.
All right.
John, thank you very much.
Yeah, my
Appreciate it.
pleasure.
Bye.